Which over you're welcome to on the stream that's starting right now. For everyone else who is on the new stream, where we're going to cook some breakfast here in just a second, welcome to you. My name is Yonder. If you were here in the future watching me make this breakfast on this wonderful morning, 4:55 a.m. on September the 28th, 2025, we are finishing up a 5.5 hour Skyrim stream over on YouTube, or well, this is also YouTube, but over on desktop, I mean. We're having a quick word from our sponsors here with everyone who is still on the other stream here. And right after this word from our sponsors, we're going to be transferring everyone over to this stream, Cozy Breakfast Time. So if you'd like to be there and you're in the other stream, feel free to go ahead and pop over, but I'm going to redirect everyone in just a second. With that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. It means so much to have you guys all be a part of this awesome era in this live stream, guys. These streams get nuts. These are the craziest things. This is the craziest thing that's ever happened to me in my life, as far as the success that we've been getting on the YouTube. We've officially we're gonna get rent paid. We're gonna get rent paid with just YouTube this month, which is awesome. That's we've reached that threshold, so we don't have to worry about that. We're still right where we were. It's paying our bill. It's paying our rent. You know, might not get the bills this month, but that's fine because the bill last month got bills for this month already. See, I planned ahead. YouTube is doing such a good thing for me, and I am so glad that all of you are here to witness it. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the Frankie tips. Thank you for becoming a member and being a Patreon patron. You guys are incredible. For everybody who is on the desktop stream right now, the Skyrim stream, don't go anywhere. Stay right in the chat. It's going to redirect you guys over to the new stream where we're going to go mobile and go into the kitchen and make some breakfast items, okay? So, roll tide to you. And if you don't make it over to the kitchen, then I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you do, well, I'll see you there. 1,988 subscribers, 12 away from 2K, guys. 12 away. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here, and roll tide to you. Mic is muted on the desktop. You guys can still hear me. They cannot. Waiting for that song to complete. And then I'm going to change that scene from that screen to this screen and double check that I have saved here. I have saved, and we stop streaming. Good Lord. There's that. Okay. It worked. It worked. So here we go. Let me get this here. All right. I'm going to bring this stand with me. Let's go. Let's go make some breakfast. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, let me get my wireless mics. That's all I needed for now, I plug this guy into the phone as a receiver. This here, so you guys can hear me more clearly. And this guy over here by the stove, which we refer to as the sizzle mic. So there we go. And now we're here. All right, welcome everybody. Fresh video, so like this video, guys. This is a brand new one. If you like the other one, thank you. I'll do that again for this one if you don't mind. Okay. Put some things here in the dishwasher. I had a milkshake earlier as well. I know that because I got the ice cream scoop here, which I'm actually gonna wash by hand, because I feel like I'll need that before I run. I'll need the ice cream scoop before I run the dishes. Let me give you some a little bit more professionalism here. Cameras are usually high up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is yeah, you know what? I got plenty of them. I'll have an onion. Maybe not a big onion, maybe a medium onion. And these are sweet onions too. Do that. We'll have some, whoop. Nope, not the hot dogs. Got plenty of smoked ham here. We'll use that. I don't know if I want to use the shredded cheese. Got some Eggland's Best eggs. I'll definitely need butter. I'll probably need, going to use square cheese. Can of biscuits. We'll get some pancake stuff. Oh, y'all couldn't even see any of that, could you? Sorry. So I'm going to use this guy for some things. And for pancakes, we're going with this guy. So I guess, I kind of want to use what is this now? You know, I might use nonstick both of these. Nah. Nah, there's only one real thing to do. We gotta go with the cast iron. That's the only right thing to do. Let me go ahead and get some heat going on that.
And I'm going to go ahead and chop up one of these onions. By the way, this is going to be a, if you've never seen me cook before, well, you'll see. This outer peel off. Take the whole outer peel. There we go. Same with this one. Give me that whole outer peel. Smooth. Okay. Damn it. I dropped it. There we go. Okay. So basically, I'm going to slice this way. And then this way. That. Maybe a half an onion will be enough. I think. Yeah, half an onion will definitely be enough. Okay, so we got a half an onion here. I'll go ahead and get some butter in this skillet. And some oil. Okay, now I'm gonna take a good chunk of ham here. Cut that in half, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the ham that I did with the onions. Try to hold it all together. Get a decent dice on it, which is kind of working. And Honestly, I want to get the onions in here first. You see I diced up a bunch of ham there. This is just packaged ham. You can use the ham cubes if you want, but I don't have that. This is what I do, by the way. If you never watched me cook, I kind of go with what I got, and I usually get specific things that I want for specific dishes. But I was coming on the end of a paycheck the other day, so I had a lot of sandwich items. So like sliced sandwich ham is what we're going with today. I'm also gonna do some biscuits. Okay. Once I get these onions here sauteed good, well, not sauteed good really, just enough. Then I'm gonna put the ham in here. Need to fit 3 more. That's good. That's a decent spread. And where we go? $14 to 17 minutes. Okay, I'm happy with how those onions are right now, so I'm going to add the ham. All right, that's all I'm gonna cut. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do omelet, if I'm gonna do omelet style, or if I'm just gonna do eggs. But we'll know in a minute. Probably be easier to do an omelet with how I'm doing that, but okay. I'm not gonna use any more of this ham, I don't think. Let's go with some pancake mix. So I'm gonna want to use a little bit more than a cup. So 2 cups will be a cup and a half of water. 1 cup would be 3/4 of a cup of water. So little more than a cup would be a little more than 3/4. So let's go. About right there. And then we'll stop when we get the consistency we want. That might be good. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. So we got the pancake mix going. The oven's gonna be preheated in probably about another 5 minutes. 520 right now. I'm gonna get a little bit more butter in this pan before I start adding eggs to it. And honestly, I don't really know how I want to do the eggs. Can I just like maybe what do you guys think? Should we go omelet or should we go like just crack an egg and make like one? Because I want to put some of these on biscuits. So I don't necessarily want to go a whole like cut pieces of an omelet apart. Omelet will be harder to manage. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go with what I know. Let me get this spread out a little bit more evenly. Okay. All right, wish me luck. Oh shit, I didn't plan ahead. I need this guy. Oh, that one got a little shell in it. And that one did too. Okay. Now the oven is preheated. And any second now. There it went. Okay. Got this skillet on low heat right here. And there's basically egg spread all throughout this thing. You want to see it. So I'm basically just going to let it cook on the bottom on low heat, like medium, low, medium. And let it do that for a second. Then I'm going to like partition it out, so to speak. What's up, C-Rat? By the way, what's up, Joe? What's up, Blue? Jade? Frittata, is that what this is called? Okay. Biscuits going down. We said 14 to 17, right? 14 to 17. Let's just go 15 to start with. Now I'm going to turn this back burner on medium. And get some butter in there. I'm only doing butter there, not olive oil. Yep. I'm gonna let them do their thing for a little bit longer. Okay. We'll do a big pancake and then a small one, because that's just how it's gonna work out. Okay. Some of this stuff's just gonna fall apart because I got too much meat in there. By the way, I don't know what I'm doing. It's not going to be pretty, but who cares? I'm just now realizing I forgot to salt this whole thing. And pepper. It's a good thing I remembered that. And you know what? Since I got some the other day, I'm also going to hit these guys with a little Texas Pete hot sauce. There we go. Come here. Oh, hell yeah, Joe. Appreciate you, Joe. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, a little hot sauce on it. I'll let those do their thing. And here I'm going to show you what we were looking for. See, flip them over like that, and you got a nice little eggy substance on the bottom. These still got to do a little bit more. I just moved the pan around from where the hot spot was. I don't want to throw some cheese on these guys that I just flipped. See, that right there looks nice. Could have waited a little bit more on those maybe. That'll be fine. So now what I'll do is I'll just kill the heat completely on this because it's going to be fine. A bit more butter in there. And for our biscuits, I'll show you guys what we're working with here. This is what we're going to be putting in our biscuits. See? Each of those little portions. It's going to be good. Second. Got a minute and 44 seconds left on the biscuits. Just came dead center off the middle of the skillet. No, well, I guess there is some cheese on the bottom. I stole from another piece there. I didn't mean to. But burn my whole face off, Frankie. It's good. Biscuits. You don't hear that? What in the world? What in the world was that? All right, that's enough. Give them just another minute. Literally one more minute. Pancakes can go away. Oh yeah, these eggs are separating from the skillet. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Let them go one more minute. And actually, I'm going to flip them around. One more minute. Wrong skillet. Almost used the wrong thing. So, I'll show you the spread so far. That was nice. And now these guys, let's get you all out of here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good there. Now I gotta figure out somewhere to put them. Oh. There we go. So we got that. Gonna get these guys. Oven off. That guy's happening. This guy's already happy. What's up, Swan? Swan in here? I don't see him. Yeah, and just, this biscuit's so hot, but Look at that. Look at the flaky layers. Whew, I gotta put this down, it's too hot. We got 3 eggs left. That'll be a nice little omelet for later. Okay. Let's get a little biscuit. Let's get the one that I was already over here getting intimate with. Take that sucker apart. Look at that. Just flaky, flaky, flaky. Oh, I'm gonna be at that wedding. Little ham and cheese and onion and egg biscuit. Not bad, huh? Okay. So, I'm going to show you guys. Right here's the bite. Plenty of onion, plenty of ham, egg, cheese, and a lot of biscuit in there too. This is the bite, okay? How you like that? How you like that? Bro, for just throwing shit together that we have in the kitchen, this is crazy good. Holy shit. Pancakes were a good call, Velvet. Pancakes were a very good call. And yes, when you get done eating, I'm gonna have syrup in my beard. That's one of the hazards of having a beard. That's why you've got to eat to enjoy whatever it is you're eating and deal with the consequences later. Today, consequences are I'm just gonna have to rinse my beard out when I'm done. But when you have a beard like this, pretty easy to rinse out. If I'm being honest, it's worth it. A good pancake. You see the steam coming out? Probably can't. This is a big one. See this one? A lot of overlap. Man. That's all right there. That's all right there. gonna go ahead and get all this out of the corner of the pan. Put that on the plate with the pancakes. Yes, sir. All this crispy goodness on the bottom of the pan here. Now to get to the bottom of the mess. Can I grab it yet? No, not yet. I need some water in this pan. To break off all that junk on the bottom. Leave that out to scrape it too. This did what it was supposed to do. It served its purpose. But there's a fat, fluffy pancake on the bottom too. guy. Not bad. Not bad. Bacon's good. Bacon's the one thing I don't have. At least I don't think I do. Honestly, I might have some bacon. Well, looking now will only piss me off, so I'm not gonna. If I do have it. But honestly, the bacon would have taken so much longer because I would have had to harvest the grease, cook the bacon first. This way I can at least kind of do everything at the same time. What do you guys think about these guys though? Look at these, look at that. You get a really good picture of how the, pretty solid, right? Somebody would pay for that. See, I'm into it because I like onions. Not a lot of people like onions, especially with breakfast. Not me. I like the onions a lot. They really, flavor-wise, the onions are doing a lot of heavy lifting because the ham is just kind of like salt, I guess. The onions really carry the whole thing in a positive direction flavor-wise, which is nice. 6:06, so we are making decent timing. And I'm gonna wash these utensils. This can go in the dishwasher. I've been utilizing the dishwasher a lot more than I ever did lately because it's here and it works, and I pretty much give everything a good once over before I put it in there. So it's basically clean by the time I put it in the dishwasher. Okay. Give that a wash. Now I'm gonna put the soapy stuff over here because I want to go ahead and get the cast iron in here. Make sure the steel wool is all cleared of anything strange. Now, I'm gonna have this over here. I can hold it now. The surface is still hot. That's coming through the steel wool pretty good. But man, nothing like a good cast iron though. Just like that. Just like that. It's clean. Bah. Okay, now let's put on the lowest heat possible and just let it sit there for a while. And got some hamburger meat. We might have some hamburger steaks one day this week. That's fine. That plate's going in the dishwasher. Everything else is fine. Okay, now let's put the syrup away. Now, unclip that. So I don't soak it wet. Gonna rest the beard out. We definitely got some on our shirt. These biscuits. I have no control. Okay. Okay. Hold on. We're going to pack this up. I don't need the mics anymore. Shout out to Satchel, the great and powerful, for hooking us up with these mics that I use so often. He changed a lot of shit for all of us, hooking me up with these things. Okay. Got the Crown Royal bag. There it is. I'll come back and do whatever, because I gotta cut the eye off. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I'm not gonna do a long, elaborate outro on this one, because we've already done that. Maybe we'll have a little word from our sponsors while we're at it. Because I gotta get the whoops. Thank you guys, whoever dropped fresh likes on this video. Dude, I'm gonna get syrup everywhere. Because it's on the front of this shirt. Anyway, Roll Tide. Let's have a word from the sponsors real fast, I guess. Let me put this away. I got syrup on the front of my shirt, and anytime I have that, it ends up getting on my desk. I don't want that. Morning indeed, it is morning. The morning after the great Alabama Crimson Tide defeats the Georgia Bulldogs. Morning after that day. Shout out Bonsai, the great and powerful Bonsai. Handcrafted by Bonsai. Ham and cheese eggs with biscuits. of that. Let's get out of here. Let's go over to this thing. Oy. You know what? Nesbitt's gonna go live in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna hang out with you guys until he does, so that we can catch that stream. Man, that one got me for some reason. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna be like, work-wise. So we might end up just I don't know what it's going to be like. Sometimes I have to call in and make sure I'm needed. Tomorrow might be one of those days. You know what? You know, Nesbitt, I'm going to try something here. I've already got it saved on the upcoming. Yeah, I got it saved. I'm just going to wait for him to go live because he was in here earlier. And we've rated Mackay recently, and I think he's the only other person that's live right now, really. Other than Bob Ross. Tell you what's happening. My body is digesting everything right now, and I'm losing traction to stay interesting, coupled with that GB there. Let's have some water. I don't even think I drank any liquid with all I ate earlier. I'll definitely have to refill my water jug.
started my day at about 6 p.m. The game that I wanted to watch started at 6:30 p.m. I didn't have the means to watch the game at 6:30 p.m. So what I did was I went and got myself a free day trial of one of these TV programs that want you to get a TV thing with them. Because really all I want to watch is this game. So I got a free day trial with it and watched the game and canceled it as soon as I started the stream so that they don't charge me nothing. I got what I needed. Shout out Fubo TV. Appreciate you. Now, Sling offers a 1 day option where you can just get 1 day's worth of 1 day's worth of use for $4.99. But I didn't see that include ABC, and ABC is a channel I needed to watch the game with. Every other Saturday I'll be at work. And they have TVs there I can watch the game on. But it just so happened that today I was going to be here. I didn't want to have to look for it on something overseas so that I could watch it on a delay. I didn't want that. So I made the only logical decision. And I think it was a good decision. I almost would have paid for a monthly thing. But I really only, and I thought about it. I was like, how often would I watch TV? Am I going to fall asleep with TV on? No, I'm going to use USB drives with movies on them, just like I always do. So there's no reason in me paying anything for this TV thing, because I wouldn't use it. It would be nice to watch ESPN Sports Center tonight, though. God bless America, that would be great. Just to watch Sports Center. But I'm sure they're going to put that on YouTube. They're going to put all those clips on the ESPN YouTube channel for me to watch. Probably already there now. Oh man, I can't wait to listen to sports radio. Oh my God, I've got to put that radio in my truck that Jason sent me, man. I'm so grateful that he sent me that thing, and I haven't put it in my truck yet. It's literally just the same radio that's in my truck, just a working model with a working tape player. And I gotta finagle my Tom Waits tape out of my current tape player. Let's check in on Nesbitt. Should be live here in just a minute. Oh, but wait, he would have a link in his. Three and a half minutes. Yeah, nice easy swap, and all it takes is there's these little like two holes on each side of the radio. So if like I'm holding like the radio like this, there's two holes here and two holes here, and there are these two like clothes hanger like things, pieces of metal that you put in like looks like U-bolts, like really skinny U-bolts that you have to force in, and they clip in together. Like you can feel them when they clip in. Then you have to take those things and I think push them inside, like push them together, like you're squeezing a a backpack. What do you call those little clips? Like you have to squeeze it like you're doing that, and it's just slips right out. And then I just like unplug and plug in and just slip right back in. Because in my truck, everything just comes off. With my fingers, I can just pop off the face of the dash, because it has its own little square, so you don't have to remove the whole dash. It's just its own little thing there, and it just comes off so easily. It should be very easy to do, and I'm not unfamiliar with audio stuff. Like I used to run my own like speakers and amps and stuff into my back of my car with my brother. So I'm not useless when it comes to doing stuff like that. But it's just a matter of doing it, because I know I'm going to have to take the battery cables off so that there's no power running to the vehicle while I'm messing around with that, because there's electricity involved in it. You don't want that. You don't want to touch one of them wires. Honestly, I'd probably be okay, but still, to be safe, I'd like to take the power off of it. Gotta get that done. Gotta handle the brakes. I have got to handle the brakes. My buddy Taylor Thompson is going to help me with the brakes supposedly today. But it might not be today. It might end up being closer to Tuesday. But I gotta get that figured out. Like ASAP Rocky, dude. But the only thing is I gotta make sure that I leave cash in my account for rent. Gotta take care of that first, and I gotta wait until I get everyone else's rent payment before I can send it. But then I'm gonna send it. I'm not gonna put that off much longer. I'm honestly, it worries me. Like truth be told, that's mainly the reason why I wanted to not work today. I was glad to be home for the Alabama game, but I was more glad that I didn't have to drive my truck downtown. And to be honest, I would never wish for the club to do bad. I would never wish for that. But I'd really like to not have to go downtown tomorrow. I'd really like it if they didn't need me tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta get that fixed on my truck, man. It feels unnatural, and I don't like it. I need to get the oil changed. I needed to do a lot of stuff, but unfortunately, here's what I did. I paid a power bill 2 weeks early. I could have waited until my next check from work to pay the power bill, but instead I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pay this $400 power bill right now. And so I did that. And that was dumb. That's the end of my story. Nesbitt should be going live any minute now. He's scheduled live at 6:30. And
I do need to remember to go in there, cut off the stove top where the skillet is drying out, getting rid of all the moisture inside. $19.88 subs too, man. That's awesome. I haven't really been looking at my analytics a lot lately because they've been going down, and that's been sort of making me sad. But I dropped down into the 20s, the 20,000 watch hour, which is 100,000 watch hours less. Like, y'all, I am 100,000 watch hours down as of right now. From where I was at this time last month, I have 100,000 less watch hours, which is kind of wild. I have 100 less subscribers in the same amount of time, and I have about, I'd say, 60 to 70,000 less views. I would have much less views if I would have much less views if I didn't do that Charlie Kirk video that got a lot of traction. Because that was a good thing to talk about at that time. Terrible thing to happen, good thing to talk about. But rent's paid. At least rent's paid. Also, Great Hibernation, the song, other than Lightning. It's doing all right. I'm looking up the ticket link to the thing. And 8 to 10, October 31st. Free tickets. Copy. I'm gonna drop this. I just posted a link in the Discord Bam. Pretty cool. All right. May as well, while we're here, have one more word from our sponsors. Okay, there goes Nesbitt. All right. There he goes.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm Nisbet, the centre corner of the world. I have Jack and Joe with me. Farah's not here today. He's got some real life stuff going on.
Okay. It's like, where was that coming from? I forgot I had it open on Chrome instead of Firefox. Okay, there it is. I think I got it in there right. Let's still have one more word from our sponsors while we're here. Raid on indeed. Raid on indeed. Have a good day, night, whatever it is. And roll tide. I'll probably hang out in Nesbitt's chat for a moment, but only just. Still got some stuff to put away in the living room, kitchen. You know what I mean. Roll tide. I'll see y'all over there, okay? Good to see you, Jade. Appreciate you hanging out till the